Guys, this is Bella P. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to share with you how to cook using Bosch pressure cooker, electric pressure cooker that is, and here it is. To know how to use it better in a simple terms. So first, when you get this electric pressure cooker, the first thing you should know is where is what for you to be able to use it. So it has parts. The first thing it has is the cord. This is the cord. This is where you connect to your power switch, and this is where you connect to your cooker. This is the cooker itself, and here it's where you connect your cord. So before you start, you connect it here. You connect the cord there. So what else do you need to know about this pressure cooker? We have the inner carrier, the inner sufuria, the inner pot, right? So it is calibrated in cup until full. The inner, it's a stainless, and around 5 liter. This is a 5 liter pot. So this is the electric part of it. Inside look like this. Here it's a knob. It goes inside and out where you place your pot to hold. So before you use this thing, make sure that the inner part of it, it's also stainless, the inner part of it is dry, because you just know the things with water and electricity. You make sure the pot is inside and well placed. Also the outer part of the pot is dry enough. It's dry enough to place it. So what else is here? What we got here, it's the name. That's the company name. Here it's where it will be calibrated. When you switch it on, it will show you here. It will show the pressure that is being cooked. Here shows whether the pressure is high, whether it's high pressure. Here is facing in front. I can demonstrate to you. Yeah, when you close it anti-clockwise, and then when you're opening clockwise. Then after closing, before you start cooking, you make sure the nozzle is in front. This is really necessary for you who has never used a pressure cooker before. Whichever one it is, it's really necessary to avoid burning. Okay? Another thing you need to know is about this pot. It's calibrated where you're supposed to balancing well. You place the food stuff and then place your lid. Today I'm going to prepare beans, and so I'm going to take you through on how to prepare beans using this as an example, so that you find it easy and enjoyable. For now, remember to click. Thank you. So guys, I want to show you how this works with the beans. We're going to prepare beans, and before we start, just like I said, make sure that your pot is all dry, so that the water does not come in contact with the heat. You just dry it completely. And here's our beans. The calibrations are here. It's not yet. It does not pass. Then you put your water. You make sure the calibration has not passed. Oh, it's here. So you pour your water. One thing you need to know is that make sure that water is slightly above the meal that you're cooking, just to be on the safer side that your food has cooked uniformly up to the top part of it, right? So as much as you make sure that your food stuff does not cross the calibration, you make sure that your water is slightly above the meal that you're cooking, so that it does not cook and it cooks uniformly, to be on the safer side, so that your food, you find that other part of the bean is tender, other part of the bean is hard. So that's how we've placed our beans. And then one thing with this cooker is that it stores the pressure inside, so that even when the set time is over, the heat remains inside to continue cooking your food stuff until it's tender. And then it give you time, it will stop automatically, and it will go on cooking until, even if you've gone somewhere for 30 minutes, you've gone somewhere for 1 hour, the meal will still be cooking, and the meal and this thing, you don't need to switch it off that now your time is over or what. It will stop automatically. It's just automatically set that way. So like I've said, there is a knob here that will show you when it pops out, it will show you that you've closed it. This one, when it's this, you'll know that it's facing this side, you'll know that it's closed and the pressure is retained inside. So when you are closing, just like we sing, you place it on this, like this, facing this part here. Starting with this part here, this knob, this handle here is facing from here, and then to close it, to lock it, you turn anti-clockwise. So you will hear that click. I hope you're hearing it. That click will show you that this thing now is closed. You make sure that this knob, this nozzle here, is facing directly, is lying directly, facing forward. It's facing forward. So then you will take you confirm this one. If it's inside, then you place it on your switch. You hear that sound, tick, yeah, tick, yeah. That's the sound you hear when you connect it to the power. Then the next thing you'll see here is 0. Your appointment is 0 from both sides. Yeah, I hope you can see. Move closer so that they can see. Here it reads 0. Now because you're putting beans, this thing is so much calculated that even the bean part is here. Move closer so that they can see this bean part. So you only need to press bean, and then it will give you the pressure, the appointment, that these are the time limits that this thing will cook with. So you will also see the higher pressure is highlighted, the standard pressure, the standard the standard fragrance is also placed. So you only need to choose here if you want to choose the pressure choice. Either you want to add it manually, it will add. But for us, when you see this thing running up and down, it means that it has started cooking. So for you to add your pressure, or you want to choose any time, maybe you're cooking fish and you want it to cook maybe a little bit tender or more tender than the set time, then once you press the fish start, then you add the pressure here. And let's say you want to cancel. Let's say you want to cancel. You see here cancel part, you just press it, and then it returns back to 0. Maybe you've chosen the wrong meal. You cancel here. When you want to continue, or you want it to preserve the heat that already is inside there, after cancelling and seeing 0 after cooking, you'll see the BB, the 2B, or either 6, 2B inside here. So it means that the heat is being preserved inside. So to continue, then you will go back to 0, choose your bin, continue with your meal pressure, plant pressure if you want it to 10 or what, right? Yeah, and that's how simple. That's how simple using our pressure cooker is. So my meal is cooking, the beans is cooking. If you want me to show you when it's completely cooked, I'll show you how to release the pressure after cooking, so that you know how to cook. So we're giving it time. Just see how it cooks. After that, I'll show you when the food's already done. Thank you. Guys, it's done. So as you can see here, this BB or 66 or whatever, however it's denoted, it means that it has cooked, and our time limit for cooking bean has elapsed. So our pressure, it's around medium. It's here medium. That's why it's bright at the medium. So to remove pressure, this is what I was telling you guys. You can use any other thing to push this thing this other side. Only for 35 minutes. Bye bye. Thank you. Till another time, guys. Subscribe on my YouTube videos. Subscribe for notification. Hit that bell. Thank you.